AFLW coaches and players are calling for the medi-sub rule to be implemented, with more than 7 players sustaining season-ending injuries after just 2 rounds of football. But, in a polar opposite position, Adelaide coach Matthew Clarke told reporters on Friday that he thought the suggestion was pretty weak. Watch in the video above, AFLW's Big 5 from Round 2 analysis, local footy in the biggest moments. 7 and 7+ are the home of footy shows for every fan. Stream them all for free on 7+. The medical substitution rule was introduced in the men's game to enable teams to have a full lineup if a player was deemed medically unfit to continue to play. Unlike the men's league where 18 are on the field with 4 on the bench, AFLW games are played with 16 on the field and 5 on the bench. One game day emergency is allowed for the women, but the emergency is left out of the game if they are not required to sub in before the final on-field warm-up. Hawthorn last weekend lost 2 leadership group members, Tamara Luke, knee, and Louise Stevenson, ankle, leaving the bench with only 3 players for the entirety of the match. Melbourne key defender Libby Birch believes forcing players to run out a whole game without a full bench increases injury risk. The running intensity and overall load is condensed on fewer players, Birch wrote in an opinion piece published on the AFLW website on Tuesday. In a condensed season of only 10 rounds, every match matters. Hawthorn coach Beck Goddard agreed with Birch, saying she can't see why the AFLW didn't have the rule to begin with. To have the ability to use one of those players to make sure we can run the game out. That would be a really useful thing going forward, Goddard told reporters on Thursday. Goddard said there needs to be real action from the AFLW to protect players, especially when women are 4 to 6 times more likely to tear their ACL. Scroll for the full Round 3 AFLW broadcast guide. An ACL injury is much more significant than just a season of football, said Goddard. It affects personal lives, their professional working lives. What we know now after 6 seasons, and now 6 ACL injuries in 2 rounds of football, is that there's an issue. But Clarke believes 5 on the bench is enough to manage 1 injury, probably even 2. We've also got unlimited interchange and the quarters are shorter. I don't think there's a need. Across the city, Port Adelaide coach Lauren Arnell said she didn't have a view on the medi-sub and will play with whatever numbers on the field and on the bench. I think once you start changing things, as you see with AFL men's, different things are manipulated by different people, said Arnell. We manage what's in front of us. Port Adelaide played the Western Bulldogs last weekend, where young Bulldog Brittany Goodnecht suffered a horror leg injury. Loading tweet play was paused for 20 minutes waiting for the arrival of another ambulance to comply with a league requirement which details at least 1 ambulance in attendance for every match. Asked whether the game should have paused for so long, Clarke added it happened all over the state every weekend with local football matches. From a league's perspective, we want to provide an environment that is absolutely best practice for our players, said Clarke. If it means waiting until the ambulance arrive, then so be it. Round 3 is the AFLW's Indigenous round, and it will also feature derbies between Brisbane and Gold Coast and Sydney and Greater Western Sydney. Powerhouse Adelaide takes on North Melbourne in what should be the match of the round. How to watch all the Round 3 AFLW games Friday, September 9. Western Bulldogs v Fremantle, Icon Park, Sydney, 5:00 p.m. live on 7 Mate and 7+ Melbourne, 5 p.m. live on 7 Mate and 7+ Brisbane, 5:00 p.m. live on 7 Mate and 7+ Adelaide, 4:30 p.m. live on 7 Mate and 7+ Perth, 3:00 p.m. live on 7 Mate and 7+ Saturday. Fox games that are available on 7 Mate and home states: Adelaide Crows v NTH Mel at 12:00 CST on 7 Mate, Ade only Sydney Swans v GWS at 14.30 Est on 7 Mate, Sid only Brisbane Lions v Suns at 16:30 Est on 7 Mate, Bris only Saturday, September 10 Geelong v Collingwood Sydney, 4:00 p.m. live on 7+ Melbourne, 4 p.m. live on Channel 7 and 7+ Brisbane, 4:00 p.m. live on 7+ Adelaide, 3:30 p.m. live on 7+ Perth, 2 p.m. live on 7 Mate and 7+ Sunday, September 11 Richmond v Hawthorn, Punt Road Sydney, 4:00 0 p.m. live on 7 8 and 7 plus Melbourne, 4 p.m. live on Channel 7 and 7 plus Brisbane, 4. 0 p.m. live on 7 8 and 7 plus Adelaide, 3:30 p.m. live on 7 plus Perth, 2. 0 p.m. live on 7 plus. And finally, thank you all for watching the video. Please like and comment your opinion so we can discuss together. Don't forget to subscribe, press the bell to follow and update many other interesting news. See you in the next videos. Goodbye.